screens, like Ray Allen when he was in Seattle,
Yeah.
Rip Hamilton when he was in Detroit.
Yeah.
Like those kind of guys, I hated playing those guys.
What is it? Because the conditioning of running around, is that
Bro,
what it,
the conditioning of running around, the screens, the illegal screens that Kevin Garnett gonna set, he gonna stick that leg out, then he gonna hit you with the shoulder, like you know what I'm saying, like running into Ben Wallace and Rashid, like come on man, like, and then I gotta go on the other end, I gotta put up 30 and 7 and 5, and then I'm like, listen, man, coach, get somebody else to do that.
Yeah, get somebody else. Yo, but you know something you said about Kobe, God bless his soul, that you told me in a way it wasn't the same thing, but you know, like you said, Kobe wasn't scared of no shot. But once I played in one of the celebrity games and I was like, man, I kept missing shots. You was like, man, if you hit half your shots, that's good. And you know, you was like, man, you gotta have a short memory if you playing ball. And you don't understand, that helped me actually in acting. Because, you know, sometimes when I would do like be working on a scene and filming it in a movie, if I didn't like a take I did, I would still hold that with me. And it would affect the next takes that I did. But man, for some reason, what you said clicked to me for me to translate that into acting. And I was like, yo, I gotta forget that. Like that was that take. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have it. You gotta have it. Like for me, it was like if I'm in a game and I'm 6 for 16, in my mind, I'm like, all I gotta do is hit 4 in a row. And now I'm 10 for 20. That's 50%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, all I gotta do is go there and give me a dunk. You know what I'm saying? Get my rhythm, hit a floater. Now I'm hot. So for me, like, you know, like I think early on, I think I learned that the game, man, really is 4 quarters. You know what I'm saying? You can't think about what's going on. It's a 48-minute game. You got to play that game all the way into the end. I think one of my favorite game winners I ever hit, and it don't get talked about a lot, was we were playing New Jersey at home, and the entire second half, I didn't hit not one shot. And coach drew up the play at the end of the game. I got it, hit the game-winning three-pointer. That was the only shot I hit the whole game. But short memory. I ain't worried about none of that. Like I'm in this possession. You know what I'm saying?
But was it a time when you, like, from whether it's in high school or college, where you was like, you hit a shot, you hit that game winner or hit something, and you was like, man, I'm actually the dude that can lead the team. When did you know like you could lead the team?
In college. I learned in college. In the turn, like I knew, but when I got in the tournament, when it really mattered, you know what I'm saying, when the lights was bright and that popcorn was, you smelled that popcorn, that's when you separated. You know what I'm saying? And I remember I had one game, man, versus Pittsburgh, and I had 2 points in the first half, feeling down on myself, and coach got on me the entire halftime, and I came out to score, I think 20 or 22 in the second half. And at that moment, I knew I was like, that I had what we call balls. Like I had it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a big moment to go to the Elite Eight. And for me to have short memory of that first half, take that criticism and come out and perform at that level, I was like, oh, okay. Oh, you all right.
I remember that, obviously, you know, you was like, I remember that NCAA tournament. And then, you know, BD, my guy, but I remember you hitting that shot on BD. It was like a shot.
That's my brother right there.
Shout out to BD. It's my guy. It was just his birthday. I love the BD, but I remember you hitting that shot, and I was like, man, this dude D Wade is just like, you just had that thing. I want to ask you too, who was a player that like you really at first didn't like, but then eventually y'all played together and got cool. Like who was it? Was anybody like that talked a lot of stuff, and then you was like, man, and then y'all got cool.
You know what? It ain't a lot of guys in the league, first of all, that talk a lot of stuff. You get a few guys here and there that talk. So I won't say like that I didn't like. It's not a lot of guys that I didn't like personally. There's a few guys that while we were playing the game of basketball, they was not my favorite people. Let me just say that. But like it was a lot of it come from a respect too, because you respect what they bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like I had battles with Rondo. Me and Rondo didn't see eye to eye all the time. I had battles with him. But my wife just put it on a sheet of paper, and I was actually going to say, I don't know, for some reason, because of Indiana and because of like UD and the battles, we didn't like Jermaine O'Neal in Miami at first. And then Browns brought me in the office like, so we're about to trade for Jermaine O'Neal. Are you okay with this? You know what I'm saying? So when they did it, me and J.O. sat down and had a conversation. I'm sure UD did as well, of like, yo, like whatever happened, whatever, that's in the past. We teammates now. All that matters is what we do for Miami. And we kind of got over it fast, but you have guys because of the competition that you don't really fuck with from the standpoint of on the court.